Just imagine our surprise as we drove up to this driveway approaching Admington Hall in the Cotswolds, where our Airbnb is located. This is perfect for us. The horses are right across the street, kind of hanging out in a great field.
Okay, we're getting closer. This is a pretty long driveway with a number of outbuildings that are leading into the manor, which is right up in this area. And, oh, there's a training arena over there. So our Airbnb is up by the manor. Come on. Hey, John, this is one of the outbuildings. This is the office to the stables. Keep walking. Look at that roof line, how uneven it is. And it's got the moss growing on it. And then, there's Milo. You can hear him. Up there's the stables. One of the things we really love about all this British living is, and house and pet sitting, is taking care of horses. It's walk time.
So at first we thought, well, could that be it? Nah. We were told to turn right in here. There's our roller skate.
A little red car.
And right in this building is on the bottom floor is where our absolutely amazing Airbnb that Antonia Davies has put together for us, the owner. Not just for us, but this is just too much. Look at this.
So Here we are. There's so many things about this Airbnb that works for us. First of all, there's enough space so that John can sit in one area and I can sit in another, so we're not completely in each other's space.
We get a little separation.
That's nice. But there are things that we look for when we choose an Airbnb. So one of the things we look for is we need to have a work table or a workspace, because as we go through this traveling, we're actually planning our travel. And so we need to spread things out and get the computers out, make our reservations, check up and keep in contact with all our house and pet sitting. Another thing is we love hooks, because otherwise these small places can get really, really congested. Hooks are a great remedy. Just throw things up there and be done with them. They're off the floor. A completely outfitted kitchen, which this is fabulous. And they really helped us out. They had eggs for us. They have all the utensils. These are fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs.
It's so delicious. I haven't seen any hens, but maybe. We have all of our kitchen equipment here for washing our dishes. We have a fresh herbs, which is a wonderful, fun thing. Of course, this is my teapot, my Marimekko teapot that I always take with us. They actually
we bought in Rotterdam, I might add.
We did. They actually had a pressed coffee, so we didn't unpack ours.
This is so important to us. The coffee in the morning is like critical for us.
And they do have those little coffee pots, the little ones that you throw away, but we didn't want to use those. They have this great bread thing, which had not only was a big loaf of freshly baked bread that they left for us, but it also is where we put all of our stuff. So once again, it doesn't look cluttered. The refrigerator was completely stocked with milk, with apple juice, with 3 different kinds of jams. It looks like they were homemade
Fresh-made jams.
Look, we have little sparkling cider going on here. Yeah, we were pretty well outfitted. They have ice cubes, so that worked beautifully. We have a washing machine, and then there's a rack for drying. We've got an oven and a stove, which is great, as well as the microwave.
Let me just interject. There's a rack for drying because throughout Europe, most places don't have dryers.
That's correct.
A few do, but most places don't, so you have to use the rack.
So another thing we look for is making sure the place is light, with natural light. And this thing is just, look how high up this, I love how high up this window. This may seem so obvious, but good lighting is really important, and a lot of Airbnbs, for some reason, don't get that. There are lamps by the couch so we can read. There's great lighting on the ceiling so we can actually cook. And really important is they have lights by the bed. And so
On
this,
both sides.
on both sides, and this is missed so many times. This is crucial to having a really comfortable Airbnb. These windows, there are many of them, they actually open. So at night we can open the window and get fresh air. A comfortable place to sit, and this has been a real challenge with Airbnbs. A place to just sit and be able to read, work on our computers. This is terrific.
You don't really think about this, but all the travelers that we've met and read about say the same thing, that it's very hard to find comfortable furniture in Airbnbs throughout the world. This one really has it.
It does. And the other thing is that it has resources for us to find our way around. This little writing desk, it's got magazines, it's got an atlas, it's got information about the area, recommended hotel, restaurants, and places to go, sites
A
to see.
wonderfully prepared manual for the house. All the technical information about the washer, the dryer, the sink, the whatevers, and the Wi-Fi. Just really, really important. You won't know until you get here, but it's really important.
Okay, and the other thing is that because they have so many flowers around here, they have huge fields of wildflowers. They've got an enormous greenhouse with all kinds of flowers. They've got a kitchen garden with their herbs and their vegetables. She has this wonderful resource for flowers. So this is a really fun thing, and this is one of the reasons why we're not leaving the area today. We're going to stay right here at home and do some sketching and look up some flowers that they have around here.
Speaking of flowers, let me just add, Bev. When we walked in here the other day, these flowers greeted us. Now, I shouldn't say these flowers, because yesterday while we were in Oxford, they changed the flowers. They were only 2 days old. There's flowers there. They're just lovely. Flowers there, fresh cut flowers.
These are actually planted flowers, but they also have fresh cut flowers by our bed. So we also have a television, which we of course rarely turn on. We had, over the last year or so, we almost never watched TV. There are too many other things to do. And then we have the most comfortable bed. This is one of the very crucial things about our Airbnbs, is having a bed that we actually can sleep in, and an abundance of pillows, because we like to read in bed at night, so it's really nice to be able to prop ourselves up comfortably. This bed is the best we've had so far. The sheets are absolutely wonderful.
I didn't think we'd ever say this, but this bed is better than the bed that we have in Fountain Hills, Arizona, which we thought was the best in the world.
They have closet space with plenty of hangers, another thing that we need when we travel. We like to hang some of the stuff up that we have. And a shoe, place to put your shoes. And once again, windows on either side, so we can open it up and get some some evening breeze. And then our new little fresh cut flowers that they changed out yesterday. Water for our bed. These are all extra little niceties. Over here,
There's very little they didn't think about.
no, very little. No, and they're little biscuits, by the way, by John Simon.
Digestive biscuits. I mean, come on.
And here is, so we can unpack some of our things. They're easy to get to. And then a rocking chair. Or not a rocking chair, a chair. Looks like a rocking chair. So you have yet another place to hang out and be separate. And it's just so comfortable. And of course, more flowers. Love it. I just love this place.
We are definitely coming back here for much longer than 4 days. We're talking like a month.
The month would be great. The bathroom, by the way, is great. We don't need to see it, but it's wonderful, with a shower, and she had all kinds of beautiful amenities, and the shampoo and body and nice shaving creams. Once again, she did everything.
Amazing. Wonderful job. So it's the key things that you look for when you select an Airbnb. You've got to look at the photographs very, very carefully and really get into them and look at the kitchen and see if there's a coffee pot and see if there seems to be utensils, see if there seems to be things to cook with. And we like to cook. So those are things to keep in mind with an Airbnb. And if you're lucky, then
Candy, of course.
that's the killer for John. But
Oh, John had one already.
John had one last night. John had a couple of the cookies last night. Sorry about, well, I did. Anyways, if you're lucky, you'll end up with an Airbnb like the Coach House in Admington, Cotswolds, England.
As always, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and go to the subscribe button, click that little bell on the inside of it so we can send you an email when there's more videos.
So our mornings here at this wonderful Airbnb are visiting the horses, and we hear them go out exercising every day, and then John loves to feed them the apples. I think he's bribing them for love. We have another baby in there, just with the fly jacket on. I think he looks like a nun. Hi, sweetie. Hi. This one's looking for an apple, and Johnny wants to know where John is.
I'm here. I got one for you. Don't you worry. Look at this one.
Oh, hey, I haven't finished eating. As you know, we love horses, and we're looking forward to our next pet sit, which has 2 horses.
Look at.
Looks like Mr. Ed. Do you remember Mr. Ed? You trying to talk to me?
You've already had yours.
All right, so feed this one. Stop torturing him.
I already fed him.
You gave him the apple already?
I gave him half of it.
You gave this one? There you go. Oh. Yeah. And this one's going, wait a minute. That was my apple. This is going,
What's up with that?
I'm loving that apple.
I don't have
And
any.
Milo,
I
our
don't
little
have
shadow
any more.
that goes everywhere with us, is looking at the whole situation.
I don't have any more.
Here, this is a typical morning for us in this particular place, which is right in, where are we again, John?
We're in Admington in the Cotswolds.
On a beautiful estate with probably 10 horses and beautiful gardens. We're going to get to the gardens later.